Hi, for today's question, we will discuss about the circuit. At first, usually we will see battery, LED, resistor, transistor, and capacitor. Usually, for all these components, it will be connected by the wire. From the right hand side, we can see the battery with 9 volt, which being the source of energy to provide a voltage of energy to get the current flowing through the circuit. Then the current will be taken through the wire throughout the circuit. As you can see, there's LED, there's 4 LED there. LED D1, D2, D3, and D4. Besides, there's also 4 resistors exist in the circuit. There is 4 resistor exist there. So what is the function of resistor? Resistor help to restrict the flows of current, for example, to limit the current passing through an LED. So before the current that flowed from the battery to the LED, before it arrives at the LED, the resistor will help to filter it. So when it arrives at LED, what is LED? LED is light emitting diode. It is a semiconductor light resource that emit light when current flow through it. That is the reason on why when the current arrive at the LED, it will light up. We can see the light from the LED. There is also 2 capacitors being used in the circuit, such as C1 and C2. What type of capacitor being used? They use a polarized capacitor, which provide large value of capacitance in small economic package, besides in helping to filter the power supply, and also coupling amplifier stage to block the direct current, to block the DC. So, what is the difference between the polarized capacitor and the usual capacitor? So as we can see here, the polarized capacitor using the different symbol between it and the non-polarized capacitor, which is the polarized capacitor, they have the positive and negative. Next, the circuit also is using the transistor. There's few types of transistor exist, but for this circuit, they are using the NPN transistor. What is the function of transistor? It amplifies current. Besides, it can be used with other components to make amplifiers or switching circuit. As you can see here, it is the differences between NPN transistor and PNP transistor. It both have collector, base, and emitter, but you can see the differences between it using the direction and pointing of the arrow. For the PNP arrow, it is pointing inward, while the NPN transistor, it is pointing outward from the base. That is the differences, the physical differences that we can see from the NPN and PNP transistor in the circuit. Hence, after all the component is being connected by the wire, it now become a complete circuit and it can be used. Thank you.